Flight number SLP-1 landed in the Ashanti region, Garden City, where His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II sits on his golden stool. We're making a stop at St. Louis Senior High School. Come with us. The program is proudly brought to you by Alpha Pay, powered by AD Ghana. Alpha Pay, the only money service you need. Delasi Acrylic Paint, Paint Mood Champion. Latest Foam, your partner for life. Sasso Spray and Quell, Kumuntontom Preko. And of course, MTN, everywhere you go. Not forgetting Spotless Travel and Tours, committed to walking the walk with you. In fact, we are right inside the office of Spotless Travel and Tours, the only travel and tour in an aircraft. We are committed to walking the walk with you. And my name is Nana Jonya Mecha Samwa. We'll be right back. A delightful welcome again to Launchpad. Our school of the day is St. Louis Senior High School, and I'm in the office of the headmistress, Mrs. Amachewa Benefo. Hello, madam.
Hello, my dear.
How are you?
Doing very well, and you?
I can see you're doing very well. I'm also
Very well.
I like what you're wearing.
Thank you so much.
How are your girls doing?
You are doing very well.
Really?
Ready for you. Poised for you.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see them. Wow. I know you're also a Slosan.
You are right.
Wow. So how does it feel for you to sit here and give it back to them?
Yeah. I feel so honored. I feel so proud to be the first past student of this institution to head the school.
Oh, okay.
I'm so proud. Thank you.
So what memories come to mind as you sit here?
So many of them.
Can you share with us?
Notable among them.
Okay.
It's about one of our maths teachers who used to be so funny.
The name?
Mr. Frimpong.
Okay.
He came to class one of the days, and it happened that we had a literature class before the mathematics class. So he came to class one of the days, and the literature teacher had just left. So we had some of my colleagues still having some of the literature books. We were doing Things Fall Apart. She know her children's book, Things Fall Apart. So one of my mates had one. Apparently she was sitting on one of the front rows. She had a copy of Things Fall Apart on the table. So Mr. Frimpong came and went straight to this lady. And she used to call us by our surname.
Okay.
I used to be Eddie Edimo. You will never call me Ama or Chewa. You can, yes, Eddie, do the reading for us. You come, Brimpong, do this. Riafi, do that. So she came and went straight to the lady who had things fall apart on her desk.
Okay.
She's called Ellen Corty.
Okay.
So as usual with him, say, Corty, you are reading things fall apart, and we were on a upstairs class. So he went straight, I shall let all your things fall apart, as if he was joking. He collected all the books on the table and then bam, downstairs. Yes, yes. And then he was reading, yes, I have let all your things fall apart. Go and pick them. And then we were just sitting there. We couldn't believe what we were seeing.
I can't laugh.
So it's now become a joke. I shall let all your things fall apart. So when somebody does something to you, I shall let all your things fall apart. So this one I will never ever remember. Forget it. It's something that is so fresh on my mind.
Okay.
I shall let all your things fall apart. And indeed, he let all her things fall apart.
Oh my God.
He just threw them from upstairs downstairs, and some of the books got torn.
Madam Chua,
Yes, my dear.
I won't let your things fall apart.
No, don't.
I'll make sure they are intact before I leave here. Okay, so Louis Senior High School.
Yes.
How did it all start?
It started in the year 1952 with 12 girls.
Okay.
It wasn't at this current location. The school was then located at Imrum, where St. Louis College of Education is located now.
Okay.
Yes.
Formerly Louis T.
Louis T. Yeah, Louis T. That was where the school started.
Okay.
And then don't forget I said it started in 1952.
Yes.
Then in 1960, the Catholic Church, having acquired a parcel of land here, the school was moved to its current premises. The parcel of land was given to the Catholic Church by the then Otunfo Nana Ajiman Prempe the second.
Say Ajiman Prempe, okay. Okay. And what was the reason why Louis was founded?
To provide education for girls. The vision of the school is to produce or to impart skills, knowledge, godly principles to the students, which will make them relevant to the ever-growing world.
Okay.
That is our vision.
Okay.
But the mission is to produce excellent and well-mannered ladies who will be equipped to positively affect Ghana and beyond.
Okay. So how are you inculcating this in the generation of Slopestone?
I don't know whether it's an innate something that is put into the girls. As soon as they enter here, they imbibe it straight away. Nobody teaches them anything. They come once they enter the four walls of the school. The discipline, the system will mold you. No matter how hard your heart is, your heart will melt. You'll be molded into a well-mannered and excellent lady, whether you like it or not.
How many programs is the school running, and how is the WASI performance?
We run 5 programs, namely General Science, General Arts, Visual Arts, Home Economics, and Business.
The 12 students that started, are you know them alive?
No, unfortunately.
The introduction of free SHS barely 2 years ago by the President of Ghana has led to increase in enrollment.
Sure.
How do you and your team manage to still maintain discipline on campus?
It's a very hectic task. But fortunately, I have a very supportive staff. They are doing so well. They always go the extra mile to ensure that discipline is maintained in the school. As we speak now, we have over 3,000 students in this school. And almost all of them are in the boarding house. So you can imagine even the 2 or 3 children that you have at home. How are you able to manage them? Let alone having this large number of students from different backgrounds, different upbringing, everything different. But God being on our side, we are able to manage and contain them. They are doing very well. My staff members are very supportive. They are doing very, very well. Kudos to them.
Kudos to the staff.
Yes, kudos to them.
As a college school,
Yes.
how do you involve students who are not college into your day-to-day activities?
We don't discriminate. We go for daily masses, we go for Sunday masses, whatever program that are held, religious programs that are held. They are not discriminated against. We involve all of them.
I learned if you are not a colleague, you will not be given a position in the school.
No, that is not true. It's only the
head.
head girl position.
Okay.
That is a preserve of
Okay.
the Catholics.
That one, if you are
Aside
not
that,
a colleague,
No,
Don't
don't
venture.
come anywhere near it.
I will tell them if you are going to the week, just say you are a colleague if you want to be the school prefect. I will
Oh,
tell them.
and you think that will work for you? We'll do our own investigation.
Okay.
You produce document to prove that you are
You are
a
a
Catholic.
Catholic.
You get in touch
That
with
is my
your
card.
parish priest, wherever you worship.
Okay.
You get, so please
Okay.
don't try it.
Okay. And you should be a communicant too. Or that one is not.
Once you are a practicing Catholic, you should be a communicator. I don't see how students of our girls here cannot be communicants. Once you are baptized, confirmed, what should prevent you from receiving the Holy Communion?
Yeah. But do you see some of your girls turning into colors by the time they leave? the
Sure,
room?
a number of them.
Okay.
Some get baptized and confirmed here. We have few Muslim girls who have. There are not many though.
Okay. Okay. As a school, what successes have you charted?
So many of them. In terms of academics, the school produced the best WASI candidates for science, for the not only for Ghana, for the whole West Africa sub-region.
Wow.
In
Wow.
2008, in the person of Priscilla Safweji.
Okay.
She's not
Where's
a
Priscilla
medical-
now?
She's a doctor. I think she's at Konfanochi.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And she's a mother of triplets also.
Yay!
Yes, so I hear. She happens to be my sister's mate here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I hear she's giving birth to triplets.
Wow.
Congratulations to her, Priscilla, wherever you are. I say congratulations
that's so
to you.
sweet. That's so sweet.
I'm a queer sister, a queer dear, your classmates. I'm a big sister.
Ah.
Yeah, I've heard so much about you. You made the school so proud.
I know wherever Priscilla is, indeed, the head is very big now.
Yeah.
Right. I know.
And then, let me add this. We also had the third best in science for the same year for WASI, the whole of West Africa. She is also Priscilla Smith, or she was also Priscilla Smith. The same year that Priscilla won the award, the third best two came from this institution.
Wow. Wow. Then that year they were really sharp
Hey,
in terms of
they
science.
were.
Wow.
Not only the science students, the art students who did very, very well. But just that they did not win any award.
What about sports achievement?
Sports?
Yes.
We are doing so well. Do you see the trophies over there?
Your ladies that I told they can't even clap.
Club? No, we are ladies, so we don't do the things that other schools do.
Okay.
And mind you, we always, that one we share it with no school, the best behaved school. It's always in we. You can find out every year we win the best behaved school award. But for this year, 2018-2019, we've done so well, unprecedented. We were the regional champion for volleyball, for basketball, and for handball.
Oh.
As if that wasn't enough, we also won the trophy during the Zona Inter-School Athletics Competition.
Wow.
And for the Super Zona, we were second.
Okay.
Unprecedented.
Wow.
We were second to TMAS, the school they call Amasphobia. And you know what? They beat us by just a margin of 10 marks.
Okay.
And
Wow.
the school that came third, the difference between the marks that St. Louis had and the third school almost 100.
Wow.
So we are doing very well.
Wow. I know a school as old as we definitely will have challenges as well. Can you share with us some of the challenges confronting the school?
Yes, the numbers are so large and the facilities are overstretched. The dining hall, they run in shifts. This group will go, they'll finish, the pantry hands will tidy up, then go and serve for another set of students. And it's so time consuming. Fortunately, we have the 94-year group putting up a dining hall extension for us. And aside that, we also have, even though you see the fence wall all over the place around the school, we have a side that is very short. The side that is facing the road is very short. So because of that, intruders are able to come into the school and they do all sorts of things. Just last week, we had one of the girls nearly raped by one of those deviants. Yes. Apparently, she came to the school block to learn at dawn around 5:30. And all she got to realize was that there was a man standing right in front of her. What went on, we cannot talk about it here. So we are pleading to the government, to NGOs, to friends of this school, the PTAs, to come to our aid. This is not the first time that it has happened. This is about the fourth time in a period of about 6 months. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? So we are pleading that they come to our aid and then extend that side of the wall for us. It's very, very necessary for the safety and the security of our students and the staff members who stay around.
Friends of the school,
the
individuals, the government, please come to the aid of St. Louis to just raise that short wall. I know one person can just call and say, oh, don't worry, I'm coming to fix it for beautiful, intelligent, disciplined ladies.
We'll be very, very grateful to that person.
Okay.
And we are waiting for him or her.
It will happen. Inshallah. It will happen. Now, you have many notable alumni. How are you liaising with them to address some of these challenges too?
Okay. Fortunately, we have a number of WhatsApp platforms that we are on. We have the global one. We have the national one, Accra. I'm talking about the one that the Accra people, Accra Tema chapter. We also have the Kumasi chapter, and then we have the different year groups, their WhatsApp platforms. So information is sent to them through these various WhatsApp groups.
So they are aware of everything.
Yes, every development, everything. Even when there's a drop of pin in the school, they hear about it.
Okay. Are they undertaking any project
currently? Okay. Yeah, a number of them. One of our school block, we've been provided with a solar panel, a 12 units classroom block. That was done by the 1992 year group. As if that wasn't enough, they also provided us with a tractor mower. You see the beautiful lawns that we have. Yes. It's by the Akan Kesi. And then the 1993 year group 2, they put up an ultra modern and a state-of-the-art place of convenience for one of our dormitories. And then currently we have the 94 year group putting up a dining hall extension for us. And then the very bungalow that I occupy was furnished by the Past Students Association, the Slopsides. They are doing so well. They are doing very, very well. And then the different year groups, they've been coming, they've been calling to find out what they can do to give back to their alma mater. They are doing so well, and we are so grateful to them.
And the PTA, are they undertaking any projects?
Yes, they have an 18 units classroom block, but it has come to a standstill. There are some issues that has not been resolved here.
That one is 18 unit classroom.
Yes, 18 units.
Okay. And the government?
The government is also doing very well. We have a number of Get Fund projects. let me name them. The assembly halls is a Get Fund project.
Okay.
Then a 2-story dormitory project, almost completed. It's a Get Fund project. Then an 18-unit classroom block at the roofing level, a Get Fund project. And then there's an emergency 12-unit classroom block ongoing. It's also a Get Fund project. The government is also doing very well.
Who are some of your notable alumni?
Yeah, I can mention Justice Jennifer Amanda Dudu, a High Court judge in Accra. She happens to be my classmate from Form 1 to Upper 6.
Okay.
And also met at the University of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Then my big sister, Juliana Bruce, she's also a legal practitioner.
Okay.
And then Madam Patricia PJ,
Oh, okay.
an MP for
Former Kumasi mayor.
yeah, she's also a past student here. She's my big sister.
Okay.
Oh, my part, say my regards, my best regards. We have a number of them.
She was one of the finest Kumasi mayor. Kumasi was very clean at that time.
You see,
Very
that
clean.
was a slaughter
That
for
was
you.
that was when, like, they were saying Garden City. Kumasi was very clean. I
See,
remember. Wow.
the handiwork of a slaughter. A proud
Prim
slaughter.
and proper.
Prim and proper indeed.
Madam Shua,
Yes, my
your
dear.
last words.
My staff, they are very supportive. My students too, they are very cooperative. They are well disciplined. I mean, it's so pleasant being here with them. So, kudos to all of them. Keep it up. The Louis spirit, the discipline. You are always the pace setters, girls. Second to none.
I know the way right now, if you are watching and you are a Slosan or you are a student of Louis, I know the way your head is big now. See the way your madam is pampering you. See the way your madam is pampering you. Anyway, so St. Louis Senior High School, we're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's still Louis and the program is Launchpad. It's still Launchpad, and our school of the day is St. Louis Senior High School, Kumasi. Hello, girls.
Hello.
So these are the head girls. From my right is
Louisa Tajman, second assistant.
Irene Quest, main head girl.
Emanuela Donko, the first assistant head girl.
Emanuela, how are you again?
Fine.
And how are your girls?
They are also very fine by the grace of God.
Mm.
They're fine.
All right. Why St. Louis and not any other school?
Okay, actually, I want to take you back a bit.
Okay.
Way back in JHS, I'd heard a lot about this school. It being a very disciplined school and it's having strict rules and regulations.
Okay.
And I'd also seen Slopsons, as in past students of this school, who were well-mannered and had gained a lot in life. So I decided to come to this school to experience them. And truly, in fact, it's really forming me, molding me in this school.
Ah, right. Madam Head Girl,
Yes, ma'am.
how are your girls once again?
Please, by God's grace.
Okay. Give me a brief about your school.
So, a brief history about St. Louis Senior School. Okay, so this is St. Louis Senior High School, Kumasi. It was established in the year 1952. That was 66 years ago, with this year being the 67th year for its establishment. And then the first headmistress was a white. She was called Reverend Sister Mary Joannis, and that is a statue over there. Okay. And then it was established by the Sisters of St. Louis Sisters of St. Louis. They are in France, and their main objective for establishing this school was to improve girl-child education all around the world. So they came to Ghana. They met the then Hene Osei Tutu, and then they discussed the issue with him.
Asante
Hene, yes, thank you. And then he gave them the go ahead to establish the school. So that is something someone can say about St. Louis.
Okay, that was brief and deep. Right. And then, Madam, how would you rate the commitment of the teachers towards academic work?
Okay, most of the teachers here are very committed, they are dedicated. They do everything that they can to make sure that we succeed academically, even sacrificing their own time, resources and all that. Teachers are very committed.
Okay. Manuela, from a student perspective, how would you rate the free SHS, or what would you say about the free SHS?
Oh, the free SHS is really helping a lot. My girls are really learning and they are ready to succeed in the WASI too. Since it's free and they wouldn't want to embarrass our president. Yeah.
Madam Helgirl, what would you have to say about the free SHS? How has it helped you in person and your girls in general?
See, the first time we had free SHS, we were all like, it is going to improve indiscipline. Why? Because so many students, so many people from all parts of the world are coming into a single institution from different backgrounds with different characters, so it is going to be difficult to train them. But then coming here, the first HS has turned out to be a different thing altogether. We all don't want to disgrace our president, like my sister said, and we are trying our best because we've gotten to know that next year our final exam is going to be very difficult, and then entry into the university is also going to be difficult because they want to cut off the grades.
It's true.
Yes, they've not made any improvement at the university, so we are all putting our best so that you make. I'm sure next year is really going to be tough. So the president, don't worry, you can never be disappointed in us because you will never be disappointed in us.
I know wherever the president is, he's really proud of you. Manuela, what are some of the challenges your people are going through?
Okay, I want to say just one that our students are going through. That's scarcity of water sometimes.
Water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, it's very difficult to find water, and I don't really know the source or where it's coming from. Yeah.
Okay. Before you became the head girl, what vision did you have for the school?
I'd always wanted to improve the discipline level in this school. It has always been high, and I wanted to make it higher. So that was my vision for the school. Discipline, it's a broad thing, so when we break it down, we are going to get in terms of education, sanitation, and everything. So that has always been my vision for the school.
How far have you gone with?
By God's grace, everything is cool. Even though it wouldn't be as much as we expected it to be, everything is cool.
Louisa, if there's one thing your school needs urgently, what would that be?
Okay, so many things are okay in the school, but then one thing that would need to be improved, I would say, is the dormitory size, because we are so many in this school and the students find it a hard time finding enough space. For instance, whenever it's visiting over, you see the dormitory areas crowded with everybody's stuff that they have received from their parents, and we don't even get enough space to do our own thing. So we really need extra dormitories.
Okay, extra dormitories. Manuela, what would that be?
Mine points of Okay, mine would be inadequate chairs in the school. As she said, during visiting, the chairs that we used to receive visitors are the same chairs that we use in classes. So I think when the government or the school provides the students with enough chairs, it will be sufficient and it will be okay for students.
Who is your favorite teacher?
Mr. Augustine Sahin.
Why?
He's so principled, so disciplined, and he's perfect. Although, yeah, no one is perfect, but in my point of view, he's perfect.
Okay, what course is he teaching?
No, he teaches core math.
Core math, okay. Who is your favorite teacher?
Mr. Filson.
Why?
He's very disciplined and he motivates me all the time. Sometimes I feel I want to back out from this thing, but then he'll keep on telling me that God knows why he brought you here. God understands whatever thing that you are doing. You just need to keep on moving, and then you go back to the past to erase the mistakes you did. So there's no need backing out. You just have to move on in life. Everything has a reason. He's always the motivation type. He's always motivating me. I really like him for that.
What subjects?
English.
English. Okay. And who is your favorite teacher?
Mr. Patrick from home. He teaches EMA.
Okay.
And anytime he comes to class, he's jovial with us. He teaches us very well. He's a very good teacher. And he also advises us. He teaches us how to go about life, even beyond the SHS. So we learn a lot from him every single day.
What do you aspire to be in future?
I aspire to be a neurosurgeon.
Okay. Hey, so every school I go anyway. And who is your role model?
Dr. Ben Carson, but he's deceased now.
Why?
Because his story is very motivating. He came from such a poor background. He was seen as a duffer in every school he went to, but then it got to a point in time when those people who saw him as duffers, they came to him for assistance in academics.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, I want to be a lawyer, but I also want to go into politics.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like when the politicians are on TV and they're debating over one thing. I really like it.
Debating about?
Just one thing. They'll take more than 2 hours, and then they wouldn't draw any conclusion. They just debate over it and they'll give us the information. I like how politicians do their things, and I also want to be a lawyer because a human rights lawyer, to be precise, because I want to defend.
Okay. Whom do you look up to?
The Attorney General in Ghana.
Sophia?
No, yes, Gloria Ikufu.
Okay. It's lordship. All right. So what are you doing now to make sure it comes to pass?
Putting my best. Yes, studying very well. I don't want my parents to lose their hope in me because I know they're expecting much from me. So putting my best. Okay. And then the school is also expecting much from us. So
you can't afford to. Okay.
No.
And then
I also want to be a chartered accountant.
Okay. Whom do you look up to?
My auntie, Mrs. Evelyn Osei.
Why?
Because she has really gained a lot in life and she is well-mannered, as I always say, and she's equipped to. So I also want to be like her.
Okay, so it's still Launchpad, the program that showcases our various proud educational institutions that made us who we are. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, the program still continues. Still St. Louis Senior High School, Kumasi, and I'm with Father Henry Mensah and Sister Evelyn Sewa AJ. Hello, Father. Hello, Sister.
Hi.
How are you all doing?
By the grace of
Fine.
God.
And your girls?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Okay. How was church last Sunday, Father?
Wonderful. You should have been here to see it. Wonderful.
Okay. I wanted to come. I was just late. Father, you are the chaplain.
Yeah.
When it comes to discipline, how would you rate St. Louis?
I should say that there are wonderful girls here. Girls who are ready to learn. In fact, if you tell them something, they take it. Occasionally you have a few of them who will want to go wayward. But on the whole, I should say we have some wonderful girls here.
You won't have 100%.
Never.
It's a human
Yeah,
institution.
definitely, you can't.
Yeah.
you can't
Even
compare.
if you tell me, oh, it's 100%, I'll say,
No,
Father,
no.
no. Father is cheating somewhere. You won't get 100%. Yeah. What disciplinary measures do you have in place?
Well, as an institution, we have the disciplinary committee in place. Their major responsibility is to ensure that, yes, indeed, as a school, we do have disciplined girls. So when we do have students who go wayward, they will want to sit them down and try to find out exactly what went wrong. Aside that, the counseling team is also very strong and always talking to students and encouraging them and pushing them to do what is right. So I should say this is what, as a school, we have been doing.
Okay. Sister, what support system are there for very hard to handle students?
We have various counselors. The team is not only myself and Father.
Okay.
We have trained some of the teachers as counselors, and from time to time they interact with these young ones. When we identify those with problems, then we assign them to various counselors to take care of them.
Okay. But what are some of the challenges confronting students of Louis?
Yeah, I should say it is true that many of the students who do come from very good homes, I mean in terms of financial, but there are quite a good number also who face a lot of financial challenges. So you can have situations where some students have come to school and visiting time, nobody comes. They get depressed. You can have situations also when they see parents do come, give their wards some kind of provisions, and they are not receiving. They get depressed as well. And so I should say some of these young girls who have come from backgrounds which are not so well to do get some kind of disturbed in one way or the other. We also have some students who have also come and the academics is not very, very good, and they always have to be in competition with other girls who may be very, very good. That also serves some kind of depression to them as well. So I should say these are some of the challenges.
So as a school chaplain, what are you doing? What measures do you have in place to make sure these students are okay?
Yeah, sometimes we speak to some parents who have what it takes to help some of these students. Currently, as you say, there are quite a few who are helping out with some of these young girls who are not from so well-to-do homes and are also here to study. There are also some kind of interventions that are also put in place for young girls who are not academically very, very good. We talk to some of the teachers who are also ready to assist these students, not counting any cost, not charging them for that, and they are ready to do that. Yes, they are ready to do that as well. So this is what we do for them.
Okay. Okay. And sister, as a Catholic institution, do you enforce the Catholic doctrine on students who are not Catholics?
It's not, we don't enforce. Okay. We have general time for worship.
Okay.
Like Sundays, we all have our mass.
Okay.
Right after mass, when we have finished prep, morning preps, you come to this school. We have all sorts of denominations.
Okay.
They meet at their various levels.
But for the mass, whether you are Muslim, whether
that
you are
one is
Buddhist,
a school
whether
gathering.
you are what, you must.
It's a school gathering.
You go to Rome, you do what mass.
Yeah. Not only here, it's a school gathering, so everybody is to be there.
What's so unique about this school?
For me, I would say it's our discipline.
Okay.
Most of the girls, I think 3 years back or 2 years back, we found St. Louis as the girls' school most of the girls in Ghana chose. Over 4,700 of girls across Ghana. And for me, sometimes when they come, you try to quiz them why. As I will tell you, I didn't even choose here, but my mother said the school is a discipline school.
Of course.
So for me, that is one thing.
Okay. Father?
I also want to say, maybe in addition to what Sister said, I should say academic excellence is also one key thing. Because you always have the young girls completing a particular year about 80% to 90% pass rate. So we should say that is also a positive mark.
Right. Yes. And here we go. Okay. Father, your last words to your girls.
I will say to them, they should keep up the good that they have been always doing. I believe in them. I believe that they have what it takes to go out the whole world and show what it is they have learned so far with us. The discipline, the academic excellence, and the duty consciousness. They should carry it forward wherever they find themselves.
Wherever you find yourself, carry out the duty conscience wherever you find yourself. Sister, advise the youth in Ghana. Not only
in St. Louis. I would say youth in the world are facing a lot of challenges today because of the change around us. A lot of challenges from the social media, from the groups they join, and so many things are attracting.
From home as well.
So I will encourage youth across the world to stay focused, decide what they want, and not whatever is around them, just choose anything. And make a rule, choose a career, work towards it. And with that, I believe the future is bright.
It's been Launchpad. This is St. Louis Senior High School. You're going for a quick In case you just tune in, it's still Launchpad, and I'm with Ma'am Mercy, who is an old student, a Slopson. Yes. Hello, Ma'am.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm also good, by His grace. Okay. What do you remember about Louis?
What I remember is, well, we had few buildings. Now it looks like they do have a lot. We just had the admin block, the chapel, and the main classroom, science and home economics. And then the 3 dormitories. But now we do have a lot of dormitories. So that's what I remember. And I know St. Louis being St. Louis, good at studying and good at sports. So during inter-college and inter-schools and super zonals, we featured all the time and we were very good.
Go Louis, go
Louis.
Okay, how was discipline during your time?
We were very disciplined, I would say. But I'm glad to hear that this time the kids are also disciplined. And the headmistress was telling me we won the best behaved school at the stadium.
Yeah.
And every year we win, and looking at the students and talking to some of them, I still see that there is still discipline.
Your last words, Ma'am Mercy?
My last words, Slopsons. I'll continue to tell them to behave well and study hard. And those who have completed, especially the old students, I'll appeal to them to continue to help with the development and improvement of the school. They are doing it. I'll tell them not to stop. They should continue and help the school to be as beautiful as it used to be, or even more beautiful, and to help in any way that they can help.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Mercy. In case you just tune in, it's still Launchpad, and our school of the day is St. Louis Senior High School, Kumasi. I just barged in while Slopsons are having meeting or discussing their alma mater. I'm with the youngest, the youngest Slopson, Mary Young. Hello, Auntie Mary.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
And what do you recall way back in school?
I remember I entered St. Louis Secondary School then in 1958.
Okay.
The intake, we were 35. By the time we finished in 1962, intake of 35, we were left with only 19.
19?
Yes.
What happened to the rest?
Some had dropped out behind us. Others have been booted out of school. But we picked some of those who dropped to join us. So by the time we finished, we were 21.
Okay.
The original 35, we were left with 19. I took my O-level in 1962 and continued sixth form. The sixth form, we were 6.
Okay.
We had 3 from St. Louis and 3 from outside joining us. So it was 6 of us. We were the second batch to enter the university.
Okay.
Only 4 of us entered Legon.
4 of you? Who and who? Mary Young?
Mary Young, Ms. Vagani,
Okay.
Agnes Anto,
Okay.
Mary Hayford. 5. Mary Hayford and Mary Osei. The other one went to Kikos.
Okay. And where are they?
Agnes became Mrs. Sechi Hughes.
Okay.
And I think right now he must be in Kumasi.
Okay.
Liz Vagani became Mrs. Ankra, became head mistress of
the Akosombo Secondary School.
Okay.
Retired now. I don't know where she is. Mary Hifa became Mrs. Nuto. She's also retired. She's in Accra. She lives in North Kanishi. One passed away, the Merosai passed away.
Oh, may her soul rest in peace.
And Cecilia went to Cape Coast. She became head of Labone Secondary School.
Oh, okay.
She's also retired in Accra, but I don't know where she is now.
Okay. So you were also a teacher?
Yes, I was the first St. Louis graduate to go back to teach the school.
Your alma mater?
Yes.
Wow. And how was the feeling like?
Oh, it was good. It was good. There is a lady here who I think, no, I didn't teach her, but she was in the school.
Okay.
And those that I taught in Form 1, now most of them are my friends.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, on the same platform. Then I went to Cape Coast to do education. And when I went back, a senior had taken my place. And you know, those days, the sisters were very, will I say the sisters? It was difficult to take in more teachers.
Okay.
So I went back to Takwa to teach at Takwa Secondary School. And from there, I came to Accra, and I left the teaching field.
Marianne, advise the current students in Louis now.
What I would say is that now the population has grown so big, and there are so much going on. The girls are now doing well. So I will still advise them to continue working hard to lift the alma mater up for us. I'm so grateful. Whatever the school gave me, or whatever I am today, it was the school that gave me. Because the sisters gave us good training. So we should also listen to their teachers, listen to advice, and work hard. They will make it. Right now we have so many doctors amongst us. There are so many professionals amongst us. And now everybody is self-sufficient. I mean, I can see from the way when we come to meet, I know that they are doing well. So they should learn hard, take their studies seriously, listen to advice, and comport themselves, and avoid what will bring them down. There is a future for them.
Wow. So, ladies of substance, you heard your youngest slogan. She's saying, learn hard, take your studies serious, and the sky will be your limit. It's the Launchpad, and St. Louis is our school. So, another slogan here. Please, the name?
Christiana Atulobi.
Okay.
Yeah, I entered in 1969. I joined the year in the second year.
Okay.
And finished in 75 after 6 form.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your house?
St. Martin's.
Okay.
Dr. Isabella again.
So you entered when?
1965.
Okay.
And I left in 1972. I did my full 7 years, A levels and O levels. And then I left the country and went abroad. Now I'm back.
Yay. To give it back to your country.
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. So you entered when?
I entered St. Louis in 1997.
97,
yeah.
Okay.
And completed in the year 2000. No, 99. Right?
99.
Eunice Amumensa.
Okay. You entered St. Louis when?
89
and
I completed O-level in 94. We're the last batch of O-level.
Oh, okay.
The old system before SS. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was in St. Martin's. I remember very well.
Okay.
I'm Teresa Mensah.
Teresa
Yes,
Mensah.
Teresa Mensah.
Okay.
I'm using the old name, maiden name.
Okay. Okay. So currently?
I'm Mrs. Bukari.
Okay.
Teresa Nana Bukari.
Okay.
My name is Yainji. And yes, I was in St. Louis early 80s. And I found myself in St. Louis because I actually went to a Catholic primary school. That's Madonna School in Koforidua, one of the best primary schools.
I see.
Yes.
One of the best.
And then so I found myself going to St. Louis, which is also a Catholic school. And primarily because my brother went to Prempeh College.
Okay.
He was their school prefect. And so we thought St. Louis was a good place to go because I just finished. I was choosing my schools.
But I thought Prempeh, you would have recommended Yasantua.
No, for some reason he recommended St. Louis.
So I'm with
Regina Adadipo.
Okay. Which house?
I was in St. Louis, you mean?
Yes.
St. Joseph's.
St. Joseph's. Okay, so you entered St. Louis when? And you
1975.
Okay.
And I completed O-level in 1980. Came back for sixth form and completed in 1982.
Okay.
So I was in school for 7 years.
Good years. The program is proudly brought to you by Alpha Pay, powered by AD Ghana. Alpha Pay, the only money service you need. The Lassie Acrylic Paint, Paintmo Champion, latest form, your partner for life. Sasso Spray and Quell, Kumuntonton Preco. MTN everywhere you go, and of course Spotless Travel and Tour, the only travel and tour in an aircraft. We are committed to walking the walk with you. Make a date with us same time next week, same station. It might be your school. It's bye-bye for the day.